Spill my drink.
Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex. If I can remember what the hell is going on. I guess from my positioning last time, we went to UNATCO, we got our briefing from Manderley. He was pissed though, because we didn't kill Lebedev. We let Anna deal with it. But, now we're on our way to go kill Tracer Tong, whom Paul has contact with and is suspected to be trying to find a way to actually replicate Ambrosia's molecular structure. Let's get on it.
I'm taking you to New York.
My orders are to go to Hong Kong.
Your brother's in trouble. You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
What's wrong?
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to Hong Kong after all. Jop seems to be taking the initiative, going against UNATCO, and taking us to Hell's Kitchen again, so... well, what more can be said? Let's go to Hell's Kitchen. It's a groovy place, and I'm glad to be back.
He doesn't have much time.
Right, so...
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
yeah, so we just got a goal. Sorry. Your brother's in trouble. Go to the apartment in Hell's Kitchen and see if he needs your help. So, it seems like UNATCO have actually activated Paul's kill switch. And as we found out, it takes a while for it to actually take effect. So, he's currently in stages of being killed. So, we have to go get him before that happens. But luckily, the apartment's just here. And it shan't be long before we find him. No, he's not on the toilet. Oh. There he is. Before we talk to him though... fuck. I'm out of bioenergy. That is a crime. Didn't even need it. The Man Who Is Thursday. This is... no, we've already read that. It's getting hard to tell when we revisit areas so infrequently. Yeah, we've read about Vishnu's fall, and also Jacob's shadow. Right, so nothing new here. We can still activate the picture, count back from 4. Yeah, it's alright Paul, I know you're dying, but we'll get to you in a second. Wow, we seem to be pretty stocked on ammo. Found another org upgrade and a data cube. But it just reads the same as last time. So, P. Denton, CLoWnn, no emails. So, we can get right to just talking to Paul. There's no reason not to at this point. Alright, let's see what he has to say.
Is this kill switch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's, classified.
Manderley said you're going to die.
You've got to have God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth.
There's a chopper that can take us to Hong Kong. You know Jock?
First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France.
I came to get you out of here.
JC, you've got to believe me. UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies.
You've done what you can for the rebels. Let's go.
You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building. It's a couple blocks to the west, behind the bar.
And I suppose while I'm there, you want me to encrypt the signal with the NSF transmitter, bypass UNATCO SIGINT?
A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of CLoWnn.
I'll check out the facility, but I can't promise I'll help the terrorists. Be ready to leave for Hong Kong when I get back.
Sure, why not? I mean, Paul's only about to die. Investigate the captured NSF base to the west behind the bar and see if Paul is telling the truth about UNATCO. We have to send that distress signal. Okay. Well, I'm afraid, though, if that is all you're interested in seeing, you're going to have to wait till the next episode. Because at this point in time, I'm only planning on doing all the optional stuff in Hell's Kitchen first. So, if you only want story progression, and that is main story progression, then I suggest you skip to the next episode. Right, so I don't think we're ever going to use this ballistic armor. See you later. So this accuracy mod can go onto these things. We have 75% accuracy on the spider gun. We have 75% accuracy on the sniper. 73 and 73. So let's continue. Let's put it on the sniper this time. 77%. So that should start looking like an instant death gun at this point. Careful on the ladders, Jesus Christ. So we're completely stocked on multi-tools and lockpicks. So we can start liberally throwing them around. That's Paul's place. Hey guys, come back to visit. Still dead? Sweet. So how did more soy food appear in your apartment, huh? It's a fucking mystery. So there's no hostages to free this time, which is good for us because it means we don't have to...
He's not my boyfriend.
Oh shit, drama.
Then what is he?
He's Jojo. God!
I don't like him staying in my hotel.
Then evict him.
How'd you get mixed up with someone like that in the first place?
Jesus, Dad, do you expect me to do it? It's your hotel.
I just don't want any trouble.
Then get used to it. Jojo's the boss on this street. Nothing anybody can do about it.
Sounds like Mr. Renton doesn't want any trouble. Gonna have to try and find him a baby. Look, I did that joke last time. Give me a break. Okay, so the register doesn't mention a Jojo. So I wonder who they're talking about.
Mind your own business.
What's the trouble?
None of your business.
One of the neighborhood thugs, Jojo. He thinks he owns the block.
I can straighten him out. Just tell me where he is.
I get some rough people in here, but this guy, I don't know, he's jumpy.
He's just a punk. I'll take care of it.
Can you help me out? I could really use a gun for protection.
We don't really have a gun that we can give him because I want to hold on to my pistol.
I would rather not harm a civilian.
You weren't gonna shoot nobody anyway, Jesus.
What am I going to do?
Besides, it's against the law for civilians to carry weapons.
Tell that to the gangsters.
Against the law
He
for
wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
against the law for civilians to carry weapons. What has America become? Okay, I'm sorry. So let's keep going. There's a new public access terminal here. Terrorist attack at LaGuardia. The recent terrorist attack on Liberty Island and the restaurant reprisal by UNATCO forces. Restaurant reprisal. Resultant reprisal. Look, you can read this yourself. I'm only gonna fuck it up. And Page donates to area clinics. But, what possible benefit could be gained from Bob Page's donating? Not much, I would assume. I wouldn't have thought Bob Page to be the charitable type, but to be fair, we don't really know much about him. Maybe he's just a nice guy. Good to see they haven't cleaned this car wreck up yet. It's not like you'd want rubble moved out of your street. So what you'd noticed, or what you will notice this time, is that Osgood & Sons is boarded up. We can't get through there, so that's one less area we can explore, which means this will get done much quicker than last time. There's bars over the windows. They don't want us getting in there.
Your buddies at UNATCO asked us to steer people away from the ton.
There's that guy with the accent again. Nothing in the corners. Alright. And the clinic is shut up as well. Looks like they don't really want us exploring much this time around in Hell's Kitchen. However, let's see what the sewers are like. Fuck. Sorry, rat. There seems to be a dead guy in the water. There's a dead guy here. There's nothing on them. And we get extra skill points and a thermoptic camo, but the thing is that these bodies of MJ-12 troops, if you missed the whole Forge Schick side quest last time you were here, you'd be looking at these dead bodies and not really knowing why they're here or what happened to them. Because in that universe you hadn't actually gone through and killed them. And that place is blocked off with what looks like a cave-in. Now you can explore those dead bodies, and well, why wouldn't we? Let's go see what's on them. We'll save first though. Oh, great. Landed on the fucking plastic bag. Oh, there we go. How pleasant. That was a good dive. I'm glad that that happened. So yeah, now that my legs have been completely injured, I can't actually walk. I have to crawl everywhere on my belly. Which, as you might expect, is quite awkward. Those dead bodies in the water didn't even have any rewards for us for all our effort. So what we're gonna do is, since we have 12 medkits, it's not too big of a deal just healing up. sewers are able to be speed ran because there is not actually anything in them. And they weren't even locked with the nano key. And that's why you might miss the Forge Schick mission, is because if you don't go down into Smuggler's place, then you'll never figure out how to get in there.
Hey, Mr. UNATCO man, you guys going after JoJo?
I'm not going after anybody.
That's pretty logical. Him being hit out in the ton.
Jojo Fine of the NSF?
The whole street's a UNATCO security zone. That's why they sent me down here. They're gonna take that punk out and no one's gonna miss him.
Alright, well...
They said go to Battery Park, but I want to be here to see JoJo hit the curb.
Alright. Now... UNATCO are wanting to find JoJo in the ton. But we were just at the ton, weren't we? And no one was there. I think it's pretty safe to say that UNATCO's real target is Paul, and they're using JoJo as a cover-up for this operation. But UNATCO know where Paul is. Why haven't they just stormed the place and started shooting at him? Well, this does seem to be a bit of a plot hole, I guess. I suppose they would rather let the kill switch do its thing. So that, I don't know if the kill switch makes their deaths look like an accident or like a heart attack or something, but yeah. But I'm not sure. I mean, you'd think realistically they could just go in there and start shooting him up, but maybe they have other motives. Maybe they don't want him filled with bullets. Maybe his being a nano agent means he'll explode if they start shooting at him. It's all very complicated. So in that trailer is the entrance to the smuggler's hideout. Now, we do know that we can just wander in because we know the password. So let's see what Smuggler's up to. And then there's just one more area to go after this one.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Looks like he hasn't changed his password. We can still get in. It's my favourite 3-buttoned elevator. And down we go. So this plays out the same as last time. You just want to disable the control panel. Turn the light on. And there's another multi-tool to replace the one you lost. So basically, you don't need to upgrade electronics or lockpicking any further at this point, because you get given... There's another lockpick on the ground. You get given plenty of tools to actually do anything you need with just one level. And even without upgrading, you're still pretty chock full of tools and lockpicks. So here he is, the smuggler. Let's hack into his computer instead of talking to him. See if there's anything we should know. Looks like someone needs passage into the public terminal. Interesting, there's some stuff there that you can read just by pressing the pause button. It's all well and good. There's no problems there. So these books are the same as last time we were here. No need to read them. The good thing about reusing maps is that I don't have to waste as much time. Because I don't have to read everything out. So we'll use the 2 tools on the keypad here. We still haven't been lucky enough to stumble across the code. And he's sure to have some good stuff here. Nope. But there are some of these, so... Weapon mods, hell yeah. We want to put this on the spider gun, as usual. We're just chocking this thing up. And a recoil mod, which we want to put on the sniper, so it now has 0.32. And the spider gun has 0.35, so the next recoil mod will have to go on the spider gun, there's no way about it. Or around it.
Tell Paul he better lay low for the next few hours.
Yeah, I'm well aware of
Now
that.
what do you want?
Anything for sale?
Hey, about your brother. If he's in Hell's Kitchen, he's a sitting duck.
So you heard that he went over to the NSF?
Unatco's got this place nailed down. One thing they can't stand, an agent gone AWOL.
Maybe I should prepare for the worst. What do you have for me?
I have an extended clip that'll fit most handguns and rifles for 1,500 credits, a range weapon mod for 2,400, and a napalm canister that fits most flamethrowers for 2,250.
Not interested.
Okay, let's check. We're not interested. But let's for a moment drop this stuff and have a look at how many credits we have. See, we have
I've heard talk of a
45,
raid on
20.
the town.
We have 45, 20 credits, so let's get those weapon mods.
This is what I've got.
I'll give you 2,400 for the range mod.
Deal. This is what I've got.
Sell me the extended clip for 1,500.
Deal.
So let's try buying the other thing.
This is what I've got.
I'd give you 2,250 for the napalm if I wasn't broke.
Sure. Just bring me the money.
Smuggler, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so we got 2 more weapon mods. And yeah, now we're running really low on credits, but that's okay because we don't really need them for anything. We can put the range on the sniper, of course, and the clip on the spider gun. So we now have, where's the clip size? Here it is, 42
The
rounds.
best thing is to stay out of Unatco's way.
So I'm not sure we can actually extend the clip any further. 40% sounds about the maximum, but we can give it a go. No reason to stay here any longer. Let's head back up outside. Now there's one area that we haven't gone yet that we should explore before we finish this mission. And by that I mean before we go and actually start the mission. So, can you guess where that is? I'll leave you a second to deliberate on it. "10 dead in gang slang. Hold your fucking horses. We've got a newspaper here that we haven't read." The simmering gang war in Hong Kong exploded into the streets overnight when 10 were killed during an attack on a local establishment, the Lucky Money Club. Located in the Wan Chai district, the Lucky Money Club has generally been associated with organised criminal activity. Eyewitness reports were few, but local authorities suspect that members of the Luminous Path Triad may have been involved in the attack. All 10 victims had extensive criminal records. Each was killed with traditional weapons, their throats savagely cut in an ancient ritual typically employed as a punishment for betrayal. Sounds like shit's going down in Hong Kong. Which is, prior to this, it wasn't really any of our business, but now that we've found out that we actually need to go to Hong Kong and find Tracer Tom, maybe it is actually in our interest to learn more about what's going on there. But it is a big city. So this is just a bank account for Mr. Renton. Well, that's unfortunate to be robbing good old Gilbert Renton, but, well, if there's money to be had, then there's nothing wrong with acquiring it, is there? I mean, this game isn't retarded enough to have a artificial moral system. It's all implied, you see. Wow, 77, that'll really recoup the costs of buying all those fucking weapon mods, won't it? This one better have 2 grand in it. So yeah, the last location before we start the mission is the Underworld Tavern, 39, even less, fuck yeah. So, this place is a bit different to last time in the sense that Joe Green's in a different position, and Jock isn't here because he's on the roof of the Ton, and there's not really anyone else here either, except it's fucking Harley Philbin, our favourite homeless friend. Let's check around the place first before we talk to either of those two. As usual, there's nothing in the unisex toilets. Fuck. I don't really like the music track that they play the second time you're in the Underworld Tavern. I'm never going to get the name of this place right on first go, which is a PR nightmare. We've already had that image, so it's nothing new there. Alright, so let's talk to Harley first.
Here's a tip for free. Take cover. Unatco's about to do a raid.
Yeah, thanks, but you'd think I'd already know that, being from Unatco and everything.
All they said was, clear out, we're coming in.
Oh, so you have nothing else to say?
In case you didn't know, some thug's taking over the Ton. Someone should take care of him.
No he hasn't. I've been there and nothing of the sort there. Interesting. Interesting that you'd be so wrong. Pretty dodgy informant there.
Hey, you know the Rentons, right? There's trouble at the Ton.
Yeah?
Jojo Fine, a punk from around here, thinks he's gonna use the hotel as his next base.
Unatco's looking for him. He worked for the NSF.
Far as I can tell, Unatco doesn't give a damn about Jojo or the Rentons. Bigger fish to fry, I suppose. What do you need?
Don't need anything.
Nothing, but thanks.
I'm beginning to suspect that this ever-elusive Jojo may not actually exist. Just a thought.
Perfect. Someone who can tell me about the raid.
Like I said before, I don't talk to the press.
Why are they closing down the street and shutting down the bar? What could be worse than the fighting earlier this evening?
I wish I had an answer to that, but even if I did, it wouldn't be any of your business.
Fair enough. And we don't want to press him any further because Manderley's already up our ass, so to speak. And perhaps he will actually take to that analogy literally if we keep talking to Joe Green. So let's just carry on with the mission, which is right through here, the west exit to Hell's Kitchen. Well, this is where I'm going to end the episode. We've done all the optional stuff we can in Hell's Kitchen, so next time we will go through with the actual mission. So, see you next time.